So today I'm cooking something again, and I'm gonna do some chicken today. So first of all, drop some butter into the pan. You can use any fat. I like to use butter for health reasons, which sounds crazy to many people because they believe that that butter is bad for you or something like that. Let me tell you, I've went off saturated fat for a long period of time. It hurt me very badly, okay? I developed many hormonal problems, as you may know if you follow this channel for a bit. If you don't, I am Federico. You know, I just have this channel. I like to help people. Yeah, sometimes I do cooking videos, sometimes I just like do random stuff. I don't know, fucking know. I honestly have no idea what to talk about on this channel. I'll just try to post whatever I feel like posting. And yeah, if you have any special like requests, if you are in a sketchy situation, maybe you have some difficulty on your journey, I don't fucking know. I like body transformation. I am good at doing that. So if you have any you know, specific video requests you want me to record, if it is private, I can shoot you a private video. I don't give a fuck. If I can make it public, you tell me, you decide, okay? You know, just drop a comment or email me. I don't fucking know, you decide. All right? So nothing too complicated. We have some chicken. I just worked out, so I gotta get my proteins in, and these post-its, if you're new to this channel, are the way you make your food taste good, okay? So we have salt, fat, umami, acidity, sweetness, and digestibility. If you don't know what they are, I made a video specifically talking about the pleasure hypothesis. I developed a pleasure hypothesis which explains why and how to make your food taste good, like why you like food and junk food. I basically studied junk food ingredients and tried to replicate them in my house, and this is what it came out to be. This is only one part of the pleasure hypothesis. There is also a mental part which takes care of the, you know, appearance, psychological stuff. Today I'll just show you these 6 pillars, okay? So we have fat, and that's easy. Then we have some salt, all right? So we drop in some salt because we like salt, and there is no going back. And then we have some chicken, which gives the meal kind of an umami taste, okay? Umami is basically the savoriness, okay? If you think about Parmigiano Reggiano or fucking prosciutto, anything that is, you know, savory, Doritos, they are all savory. The difference between Doritos and chicken is that Doritos achieve savoriness through the molecule that is not concentrated here. You have to understand that savoriness comes from a molecule that is known as monosodium glutamate. The same way that saltiness is obtained by sodium chloride, savoriness is obtained by monosodium glutamate. And that's a very fucking powerful ingredient. What I feel like is happening is that junk food companies that produce these kind of, you know, chips and snacks, they kind of hide the fact that they use monosodium glutamate under the flavoring combo or some shit, okay? You buy, you know, chips that are, black pepper, red pepper plus lime flavored. But in reality, they are just tasting good because they have monosodium glutamate. Trust me when I say that if they didn't have salt, fat, you know, the fat they are fried in, if they didn't have salt added, if they didn't have fat added, if they didn't have fat added, and if they didn't have monosodium glutamate, savoriness particle added to the chips, you will probably not like them, okay? There is also another point about chips, is that they are very digestible, okay? The way they are processed makes them very easy to break down in your body. Actually, you don't even need to break them down because they're already broken down. That's the funny part. This is why I stress very much over eating whole foods and not processed foods, because processed food is really engineered to make you addicted to this stuff for many reasons. I will not go over today, but trust me when I say that if you eat junk food, you will just be hungry all the time and you will just want to eat that shit more, okay? That's how they make money, okay? They make you addicted to this stuff. They make it so good that you wanna buy more. What I'm proposing you here is the same blueprint they have, but to your own kitchen. Alright, gonna turn on the fan because the steam is gonna do a mess in the kitchen, so I'm gonna turn on the fan. Is it turned on? Yeah. So you know what? I can even add some more butter. Because why not, you know? This is my diet philosophy. As long as you eat clean food, okay? This is all clean food. I've not used any single process. I mean, butter, it can be called processed, but it's not really processed. It's just like milk. What else is in here? Okay, there is nothing. So butter is whole food for me. And as long as you eat whole foods and you don't eat bullshit, you don't eat processed foods, you can allow yourself to eat as much fat, butter, you know, this kind of shit as you want. Obviously, don't go overboard, don't exaggerate like everything. I mean, I got to a point where I can really, and I must honestly, exaggerate with butter, because if I don't, I just get skinny. Okay, I just lose weight, which I just made a video on, which I found shocking, to be honest. I literally lost 10 kilograms. I was not even counting calories, fucking hell. And that's honestly a sad thing because I was bulking, and in that video I explained how powerful my lifestyle choices are in the context of fitness and general health. Alright, so we can turn over the meat. It's kind of browning. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna put the butter away, and while I open the fridge I'm gonna also choose some color, because you know there is also appearance, you know, the eye wants its parts. It is an old saying we say here in Italy. I don't know if there is a translation in English, but you know, it just says that you also have to satisfy the eye. Turns out I don't really have any vegetables that are quick, that are like fast to cooking in the pan. So I guess I'm gonna just take a carrot, I don't know, put it on the side, I don't fucking know. I would like some green, to be honest, but I found no green vegetables, so I'm just gonna go on with a carrot. Alright, so the chicken is pretty much done, to be honest. Yeah, it's soft, it's tender, it's delicious probably. I'm not gonna overcook it, I think this is enough. The smell is amazing, to be honest. So as you can see, we have the chicken here, but we also have some, you know, leftover brown stuff and also some butter, if you see on the pan. What we could do is just use the same pan to cook some eggs, okay? Why eggs? Because eggs are extremely nutritious, okay? So I'm gonna use some eggs and just cook some scrambled eggs. So I didn't do anything fancy, to be honest. If I wanted to do something fancy, I would have added some more butter so that it didn't stick. To be honest, yeah, I mean, I think I should have added some more fat, because I feel like it is gonna stick now. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's kind of sticking. So let's do scrambled eggs. So let's put the eggs away before I forget. So while we scramble the eggs, I want to remind you that, I mean, there is no salt here. There may be some umami because the brown stuff is actually pretty savory, okay? Especially if you scrub it off. Unfortunately, I don't think I will be able to scrub it off. Yeah, you see it's like stuck on the bottom. Because to get the brown stuff off the pan, you should have some liquid, okay? If I just put some water in there now and start scraping, I will get the brown stuff off. But I don't want to do that right now, so I'm just gonna stick with it and just gonna add some salt, okay? Because we have some savoriness. Eggs, honestly, they have a little bit of monosodium glutamate in them, but like very, very little. Like you don't even notice it. That's why I fucking hate hard-boiled eggs. They just, yeah, I mean, they're nutritious, but they're tasteless. They don't taste like nothing. So we have a little bit of fat left over from the butter before, and now we have also the salt. One thing these eggs could benefit from, you know what it is? It is vinegar. I have no vinegar. Fuck. I mean, I'll go with some balsamic vinegar, you know? Still acidic. As long as it is acidic, it's gonna be fine. Why? Because acidity is one of the pillars. So let's add some balsamic vinegar. Let's go. I've honestly never had scrambled eggs with balsamic vinegar, but according to my hypothesis, and you see, like, as soon as I put the liquid in, the brown stuff came off, right? So as I was saying, I never had balsamic vinegar with eggs, but I'm sure it's gonna taste good, okay? Because I trust my theory. Let's add some. I will add some more salt. Remember, when something doesn't taste good, don't worry about spices, don't worry about any strange ingredient, just look at the 6 pillars. And but by the way, digestibility is just a fancy way to say easy to digest stuff. It is usually referring to bread and carbohydrates, easy to digest, like pasta, rice, okay? All this stuff is digestible. One quick way you can add digestibility is by using some breadcrumbs, okay? Literally, if I take some breadcrumbs right now, I have none, but if I take some breadcrumbs and sprinkle it on the eggs, it's gonna just feel better. And hey, since no one is watching me, I can also do this. Look at this shit. I have some kefir. Kefir is like milk, but it's kind of yogurt. But it is kind of not yogurt, it's kefir. So I'm gonna add some kefir. Let's go. Why kefir? I don't fucking know. I just had it in the fridge. He was looking at me, I was looking at him, so I took him. You can use some... I mean, you don't even have to use this. I'm just, you know, showing you random stuff so you don't have to. And I assure you it's gonna taste good anyway. Someone, honestly, if someone watched this video, he will go like, oh, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you're not making sense. You're literally doing random stuff. Yeah, I mean, he's right. But honestly, I enjoy my food. You'll probably also enjoy this too. If you try this, like, honestly, I think you will enjoy it. Let me try. Yeah, holy shit. It's just really good. The kefir didn't give it any extra pillars, okay? Because I'm not talking about flavors, I'm talking about pillars. They are the things that matter, not flavors. Kefir added some texture, okay? It added some, I don't know, like some softness, I guess. It was getting a little bit dry, so I think this helped. Let's go. Dinner is pretty much ready. It is not very colorful, alright? So if you want to have some herb or some random shit, you can do that. Honestly, I think I will not. Let's wash the carrots. And one quick tip you want to know is that if you use a metal sponge, you can clean this off very easily. Instead of like taking a potato peeler and start like doing a mess in the kitchen, we have to clean, and also very time consuming, to be honest. Well, you take the metal sponge, you dip it in water and you just scrub. Look at this shit. Bam, that's done. And we have it. That's pretty much it. I have no idea how many calories are this, but trust me that this shit is gonna fill you up so much, you will not feel the need to eat anything else. This is the good part about eating clean, okay? When you eat clean, you just feel yourself up naturally and you don't feel hunger, okay? This is the funny thing, like you don't feel hungry if you eat clean food. That's not only like a physical reaction in your stomach, it is also hormonal. Like if you eat clean food, you become hormonally healthy, which in terms means that you will not feel the leptin signaling bullshit that you're messing up if you eat junk food, okay? So if you want my, I don't know, oh, and by the way, this shit you're looking at is milk. I was heating it up and I was making yogurt. So there is actually a secret method to make yogurt, which I'm really proud of to have discovered, because it is not really talked about anywhere, okay? If you want to know more about this, check the link in the description. It has to do with the oven. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Let me plug something else. Check the link in the description, you will figure it out. Have a good one. Take a bite. Oh, actually, let me taste the chicken first. It is missing salt, absolutely. With time, you will learn to recognize what is missing. And in most cases, trust me, it is salt. So it also varies, because people like more salty stuff, some people like less salty stuff, but usually it is salt, okay? So just be aware of that. Yeah, this tastes pretty good. If I wanted to make it better, I probably would have added an onion together with the chicken. Like literally the same time I put on the chicken, I also put in the onions. That will make it also a little bit sweet, which is always good. But yeah, it's still good, honestly. Alright, so like the video, if you like the video, subscribe and take a bite.
Hey, Vsauce! Michael here. What's normal? Are you normal?